You ever have one of those nights where the cold just cuts right through you, like it's got a personal grudge? That was me, Jack Turner, trudging home after a brutal shift with the Detroit PD, the kind of night where the wind howls through the empty streets like it's trying to tell you something. I was just trying to clear my head. You know, let the city's quiet sink in, but then I heard it, this faint rustling, like someone was digging through a dumpster in an alley off Woodward Avenue, followed by a sound that stopped me dead. Kids crying, soft, scared, like they didn't want anyone to hear. I crept into that alley, heart pounding, not sure what I'd find, maybe a stray dog, maybe nothing, but under a flickering streetlight, I saw them. Two little girls, couldn't have been more than 6, maybe 7, twins, all skin and bones, their clothes torn to shreds, faces smudged with dirt and fear. One was rifling through a trash can, pulling out a half-eaten burger, sniffing it like it was her last hope. The other just stood there, clutching a ratty old scarf, eyes wide, like she was keeping watch. My stomach twisted. Kids, out here, in this cold, scavenging like they'd done it 100 times before? I crouched down, kept my voice low. Hey, I'm Jack. I'm a cop. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to help. The older one, Ellie, snapped her head up, pulling her sister, Sophie, behind her. Stay back. We ain't going to no shelter. Her voice was all fire, but those eyes, man, they were scared, like she'd seen too much already. I held up my hands. No shelters, I promise. Just you hungry? I pulled a protein bar from my pocket, set it on the ground, stepped back. Ellie stared at it, then at me, like she was weighing my soul. Finally, she grabbed it, broke it in half, gave the bigger piece to Sophie, who tore into it like she hadn't eaten in days. I called an ambulance, draped my jacket over them, and sat with them in my cruiser, trying to keep them warm, trying to keep my own heart from breaking. Ellie whispered, "You're not going to send us back, are you?" Back? To what? I didn't know their story, but those words hit like a freight train. No way, I said. I got you. At the hospital, the doc laid it out. Malnourished, dehydrated. Sophie had scratches all over her arms, probably from climbing through who knows what to survive. I stayed all night, watching them sleep, Ellie still clutching that scarf like it was her lifeline. My fiancée, Lauren, wasn't thrilled when I called her at dawn, told her everything. "Jack, you did the right thing, getting them help," she said, her voice tight. "But social services will take it from here, right?" I took a deep breath. I'm thinking I want to adopt them. Silence. Then, are you out of your mind? We're planning a wedding, a house, our life, and you want to throw it all away for 2 kids you just met. Her words stung, but I could still see Ellie's eyes, Sophie's tiny hand in mine. "Lauren, they've got no one," I said. "I can't just walk away." She laughed, cold. "You're choosing strangers over us, Jack. I need time." Click. That was the first crack in our future. The next few weeks were a blur: paperwork, interviews, social workers poking into every corner of my life. My job didn't help. Cops don't exactly have 9 to 5 hours, and the precinct wasn't shy about their opinions. One day, I overheard my partner, Mike, in the break room. "Jack's nuts, taking on 2 black kids like that. What's he trying to prove?" I walked in, stared him down. "You got a problem with me giving those girls a home?" He shrugged. "Just saying, man, people talk. You ready for that?" I wasn't, but I didn't care. Every night, I'd visit Ellie and Sophie at the hospital, tell them about the room I was fixing up: bunk beds, fairy lights, a shelf full of books. Ellie started calling me Officer Jack, a little smile creeping in when I'd show up with coloring books. Adoption wasn't easy. Social services grilled me like I was the one on trial. Mrs. Carter, my caseworker, was tough but fair. "Jack, this is a lifetime commitment, not a hero moment. You sure you're ready?" I nodded. "Those girls need me, and I think I need them too." She didn't smile, but her eyes softened. Meanwhile, Lauren wasn't budging. One night, she came over, arms crossed. "Jack, I love you, but it's too much." I didn't sign up to be a mom to kids with that kind of baggage. I wanted to yell, to shake her, but I just said, "I'm not asking you to. I'm asking you to understand." She shook her head. "I can't." That was it. She left, and I was alone, but not really, because I had Ellie and Sophie. 2 months later, I got the call, temporary foster care approved. I brought them home, balloons and stuffed animals in tow. When they saw their room, Sophie gasped, "This is ours." Ellie just stood there, touching the bed like it might disappear. That first week was rough. Sophie woke up screaming from nightmares. Ellie hid crackers under her pillow, like she was still scared of going hungry. I'd sit with them, tell dumb stories about my rookie days, sing off-key lullabies until they'd laugh or fall asleep. My neighbor, Mrs. Ellis, a retired teacher, stepped in when I had late shifts, teaching me how to braid Ellie's hair, packing lunches with little notes. Slowly, the girls started to trust, started to smile. One night, Ellie looked at me, real quiet. "You're not going to leave us, right, Dad?" Dad. That word hit me harder than any bullet ever could. I hugged her. "Never, kiddo." Life settled into a new rhythm. Ellie took charge at preschool, always looking out for Sophie, who'd come home with drawings that covered my fridge. The precinct gossip faded. Even Mike came around, slapping my back one day. "You're a good dad, Turner." Didn't see that coming. When the adoption papers were finalized, we threw a little party. Mrs. Ellis, a few cops, balloons everywhere. Ellie stood up, her voice small but steady. "We thought nobody wanted us, but you did." "Thanks, Dad." I choked up, pulled them both close.